Hello, everybody, and welcome on in to a game that I am very excited about. Citizen Sleeper. We got some medals to give out. Glitter Daddy, well done on grabbing that gold medal. Love to see it. Drakey Boy, nicely done the silver medal. Love to see it. Love to see all you guys. And I'm really excited. If the music is not an indication enough of just this music has got me feeling something. Like something that I have only gotten by playing Cyberpunk 2077. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So if you guys don't know this, all I know is that this is a Cyberpunk RPG set some kind of thing in space, and I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, I'm really excited. And we got Blob grabbing the bronze medal. Well done, Blob. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So, that's all I know, is that it is an RPG, and it is a Cyberpunk RPG, and it's only like a gigabyte. I was like, what? 1 gigabyte? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. New game. New game. Oh, whoa. Choose character class. Operator. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. I don't know a whole lot about that for me. Extractor. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have a high level of endurance. Sounds a bit like me. I kind of like that. Okay. Extractor, operator, machinist. A machinist repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions? Chance to gain cryo or on interface actions? Or sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. Ooh. I kinda want to try extractor. Like, you need to take a minute to unwind to a new brain dance. Listen, I'm not doing any brain dancing right now, okay, Drake? Machinist sounds like the one I'd go with. It does, kind of. And again, this game and the second one that apparently just came out are both on sale for like $25. So, let's see. Engineer, work with machines, physical tools, 0. Work with digital interfaces, 0. Endurance, use strength or strength of will. I like that. Approach of problems with awareness. Oh, that's kind of low. Approach a problem head on. I might go with machine. I might be overthinking this. I'm completely overthinking this. I'm going with extractor, I feel like. But the awareness. Can I make that better? All right, I think I might go with machinist. I am overthinking. Yep. Okay. I know. Well, that's a cool little loading screen. All right. Excited. Unknown. The first thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Where are you? Oh, whoa. Okay. It's at its worst when waking, when your self has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Oh. Think of that body. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in, behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, and at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful. Not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just looked at the skills and picked what sounded like it suits my playstyle. I picked the closest I could get to me, and that was not very many options. Dude, if I knew you were going to stream, I would have rated. Nah, don't worry about it, Silence. I don't like promoting myself in other streams and being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go stream, because I just feel like that's me. I don't like to do that, but it's all good. I'm just glad you're here, Silence. And Val, I started playing Pal World yesterday. Turns out if I'm left unsupervised, people get confused as to how I went for a walk and ended up coming back with a giant green panda. Sounds about right, Drake. Thank you tonight. Had a blast. Absolutely, Silence. It was a lot of fun playing with you. Alright. Remember the plan. Remember the others. Remember the plan. Stick to the plan. You must remember that it wasn't a good plan. But then your options were limited. And once you got the itch to get out, by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, steal yourself into containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Ooh. Also ended up doing the typical Drake play and built a base in a destroyed massive fortress due to the pre-existing walls and structures. That sounds like something I would do, Drake. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. But the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. Wait for the cold. I'm gonna wait for the cold. That's all there is now. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. Mind walks can be dangerous in survival games like that if I'm left unsupervised. This is true. Drake just kind of runs off, does his things, and he either dies or he goes, alright, I did a thing. So yeah. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints are released from the rigor. Sound, too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Whoa! Okay. Pragmatic Salvager, Dragos. Oh. It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of this scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges, where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. What? Let's see. So, Sleeper, y'all thawed yet? Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better Ah, dang it. New frames must have better perseverance in Sub-Zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. See, what do you say, Drake? But when it's a new-to-me survival game with a blank map and an open world, I'm going to be gone for a while, and either I'm dead, or I'm coming back with a lot of new things that I went, ooh, shiny, and got. Yep, exactly, Drake. Yesterday I climbed up a cliff because there was an absolute massive egg on a cliff. It was big and out of place. I was curious, and now I have a giant egg. Well done, Drake. Proud of you. Alright. Oh God, I've already forgotten the voice. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he is just figuring out what to do with you. What happened to him? He ignores your question. Fuck. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you are just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. Whoa. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells. The promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot. A copy. Oh, that is so disconcerting. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. Same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNARP wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well, then no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down separate from your emulated mind. Oh man, how long has it been? How long do you have? Oh my gosh! Well, that's fucking cyberpunk as fuck. The Crow Brain Tales dominance in exploration games. I will see all the shiny things and I will hoard them. It sparkles and shimmers and delights. I must have it for my nest. That is exactly you, Drake. Alright. But for now, Sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The Eye is the best place you could be right now. The Eye? The station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with, he trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in stacks, and we haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you are welcome to it. Alright. I'm also noticing, like, I'm like taking a look at the art right here, because this is really cool. But, like, is it like fleshy fingers on this drone thing right here? And he's at least got his regular. Nope, those aren't regular hands. It looks like he's got some kind of Ripper Dog treatment here. He's got water or something, but he's also got wires that are attached to his throat, to his eye, attached to something in his chest. That is very cool and unique. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Nod. All right, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting Hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Whoa. Introduction. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Okay. Data. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Wait, whoa. Cryptocurrency stored in air-walled sticks of memory known as chits. Okay. And nothing data, but I do have an item. Okay. I guess I go here. Your home for now, an empty container. And cycle. There we go. I guess I'm going to sleep. You wait curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. 4 steel walls in a container. All right. Here you are on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? Escape, getting answers, building a life. Getting answers. It all matters. The past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What SNARP did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets? I hope I pronounced that. Sachets of some desiccated powder. You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachet smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. Oh. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Oh, wow, alright. Ooh, whoa, okay. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by 1 segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. Ooh. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Oh boy! At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. Okay. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Oh, gosh. Okay. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Oh boy. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. Okay. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate per cycle. Oh, so make sure I'm eating food. Roll my action dice. Okay. How do I roll my action dice? Flickering. I don't know what's what. Do I click this? I don't know what's going on. Why is that? I don't understand. Whoa. Okay, I guess I left. Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He is still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder, its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay. The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So, I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Yep. All right. All right, then. He nods. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally, we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits? These. Pulls out a handful of small metal bars. Air-walled cryo, isolated from the market. It's what we use for trade out here. He stuffs them back in a pocket. Shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well, he trails off. With things being the way they are for me at the yard, he pauses. I need the help. Why? Things are a little tight, that's all. I owe a little crowd to a client here or there. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you are feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Okay. Looks like it's time to get to work. All right. Machinist. Oh, whoa. Okay. 1 upgrade point. Oh. Use scrap components at home to repair condition? Huh. Predictive reasoning. Display potential positive and negative outcomes. Ooh, I do like that. I can't do that. How do I... Oh, I don't have any upgrade points. Okay. Okay. Dragos' yard. Empty container. What is this? I don't know what these are. Are these my action dice? Alright, let's go here, I guess. Oh boy, okay. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. Okay, so that's what it is. Understood. Okay. Hole dissection. Even the rustiest hole can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. Manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor. Okay. Cycle clock is down here. Input dice, input dice. Okay. Risky is interesting. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcomes. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Or negative, the action fails. 100%. Okay, now I understand this. Action dice affect these outcomes as follows. 100% chance positive. Okay. So that's the 6th one right there. And then these ones, 50% chance positive, 50% chance neutral. Okay. And then stuff that's like halfway is 25% chance positive, 50% chance neutral, or 25% chance negative. And then these ones are 50-50 shots. Okay. So I can just drag it over there. All right. Type, either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Okay, so do not waste my really good dice on... Oh, I'll turn off the microphone there. So do not waste repeatable action dice on just, like, easy things. Okay. Risk, either safe, risky, or danger. Safe, no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Risky, negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. Ooh. Or negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. Oh. That's scary. Okay. The skill that this action requires. Either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. Oh, okay. Okay. Modifier. Either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Okay. Interesting. A debt called in. Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or two, things could get nasty. Ugh. That's scary. Back in business, every salvager knows they are always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. Ooh. Do I want to put that there? No, I want that's my good one. That's my really good one. Ooh. I could do this. 50% chance neutral, 50% chance negative. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. 50-50 odds. What do we got? What do we got? Whew! Huh. Okay, we're good. Huh, we're good. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something, good or bad, is about to happen. Ooh. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Okay. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. Interesting. Okay. So that one was completed. So I don't know if I can do that again. Can I? I can do it again. Okay. Because these are repeatable actions. All right. Ooh. 25% chance positive, 50 neutral, 25% negative, and it's also risky. Ooh. Oh, but... hold on. Whoop. Hold on. Drives and navigation. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any tracked drive will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Okay. Pursuing objectives, track drives. Okay. You are now free to explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Okay. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you are out of dice. Use the mouse wheel or W and S to scroll along the station. Oh. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I was still going there. Dock C4, Old Dock Terminal, Dock B2, Rotunda Wet Dock. Ew, wet docks don't usually sound very good. Bright Market, bustling open market. Oh, that's cool. Low end gate, passage into the low end. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Shipyard. Havenage Construction Yards. Okay. Find a doctor. Survive. You need access to corporate pharmaceuticals, otherwise this escape attempt will come to rapid end. Okay. Okay. Survive. Alright. So, it does want me to go here. Oh! Ask for directions or explore the market. Oh, goodness. Oh, and that, of course, I have a -1 in that, so that's probably going to make it worse. Why wander when there are hundreds of people that live and work within the bright market? All you need to do is the courage to approach them. That's a horrible idea. Local knowledge, the bright market is the busiest place in the eye's lower rim. You can find anything and everything here. Anything and everything. That sounds lovely. Alright, explore the market. Oh, repeatable critical action. It will only happen once, but there's danger of me getting fucking mugged, and I have a -1 in that, so... Can I... Okay, so 25% chance positive, 50 neutral, 25%. Ooh. The smells, sounds, buzzing activity of the bright market makes it a dizzying place to wander, but an enticing one, too. Okay. Okay, I've also got 10 cryo. Please let this go good! Oh, thank goodness. You manage to follow the flow of people, and you start to appreciate, even enjoy, the chaotic layout of the markets. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. I can do this a few more times. I really don't want to do that. That sounds scary. Let's try this again. It's risky, but let's try it again. Whoo! Oh boy, we got 2 local knowledge done. Okay. You keep your attention on the crowd around you as you pass along the bright walkways, taking it all in with an expert eye. I fucking critically succeeded on that. And now we got this. Local knowledge. The bright market is the busiest place in the eye of the rim. Find anything and everything here. That's right. Do I... Oh, I don't think I need that anymore. Ah, there we go. Sabine, Slum Doctor. Oh, boy. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. Oh, boy. Decaying habitation block. Okay. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. I feel like that would bring attention to yourself, just based on what it sounds like things are like around here. You are thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block, they have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will... Yep, you suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to... Hold on. You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Let's look at the enforcer. The enforcer is looking down the corridor, and you dare to glance at him. His purpose is unmistakable. He is there to intimidate, to threaten, and if necessary, carry out those threats. Please, sir. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Please, sir. His broad shoulders are framed with a metal exoskeleton. A couple of mirror-like implants sit below his eyes, like mercury teardrops. Subsidiary sense input or aesthetic markers, you aren't sure. You also aren't familiar with the geometric blade-like tattoo on his arm, but you make a note of it. You avert your eyes when he looks back at the queue. Smart. Keep it low. Keep it safe. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro! The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. Oh, boy. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright market-steeled roof and the buzzing traffic above, and, for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion. Come, sit, says a sharp voice. Okay, no, sharp voice. Come, sit. Sit calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a single folding bed. You make your way across the room. Okay, Sabine, doctor in the bright market. Figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak, they blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please sit. They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness unmistakably etched across their face. Oh boy. How long have you been on the station? They ask, the scanner still to their eye. Few cycles. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Oh. Your body is dying. They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. Okay, your body is dying. SNARP doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose to prevent bodies like yours, frames, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? Yep. Good. That may help. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. It's true. Emulations like you, sleepers, as most people you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. Wow! That's depressing. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm, and SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Wow. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside? You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yadagan. They are influential in the low end. They give me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yadagan has connections, smugglers from the Starward Belt. Mercenaries working for the corporation on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. All right. You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. All right. So we need a cycle for that. I'm assuming that's what that means. Wait for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer. So I also have to wait for that too then. Okay, machinist. Okay. So close that. And I guess I should... What's this? Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of the Hellion system are rare, but those that do always return eventually. Okay, what's this? Construction yards. Ooh, assist a shipbuilder. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. You can get a shipbuilder to notice them. You might be let in. Repeatable action. That would be a good option for me right now, is to do that. Start action. The only way to get to another shipyard is to work there. No tourists here. 100% positive. Let's go. Perfect! And we got some money out of it, too. You shadow a shipbuilder who is impressed when you know how to double seal a hull plate. Slips you a tip at the end of the shift. Fuck yeah! I did good. And I did not find any food. I just realized that. Street food vendor. Okay. Memphis is busy as broad-face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok. Oh. Okay, marinated fungus. His other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red fleck dressing. The smell is incredible. Well, how about that? You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus into this bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Cool. Let's go on up. You join the queue. It's mostly made of off-duty salvagers, vac suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mods, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes on bright market dives, their words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Laser, don't you be dissing on fungus. Shit tastes good. Does it, though, Laser? Okay, does it, though? I don't know. I gotta find out. Alright? So eventually it's your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Memphis speaks in a deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Oh, wait, hold on. Deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Alright, thank you. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy, the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. Val is the anti-fun guy confirmed. Yeah, fuck you too, laser beam. Alright. Nah, I'm actually gonna get something to drink really fast. Yeah, I know you sleepers. Memphis says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life. A lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. Alright, I'm gonna get some drink. You're right. I'm here. I'm back. Ugh. Okay, tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. Ooh. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container and the endless cycles spent within it. Now it seems you tell him like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you. You are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually, you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time you pay. All right. Got it. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner's side and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. Huh. So, like, these things. Interesting. Very interesting. You walk away, and as you do, take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Fuck yeah! New drive discovered. Ooh. Survive, wait for Savine. So I gotta wait for that. Help pay off the debt, get to know Emphis. Stories and food, maybe if you supply him with both, you can hear his story. Eat at Emphis' stall. Okay, so I gotta do that next time. Build a ship mind. You've heard talk of a fabricator owned by the Ort Exchange. With that and a few fragments, you could build a ship mind core. Okay. Very interesting. All right. Well, I don't think I can do anything else at the moment because the yellow things I think indicate like a cycle has to pass if I'm reading that right. And I've already eaten. So that's that. So that's my eating bar. And this is my actual like energy thing. So I'm flickering a little bit. Okay. Passage into the low end. After some spacers caused some trouble in the low end, Yatagan have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. 60 cryo. Fuck me. That's expensive for now. And just to go there once? Gosh. Alright, what are we looking at? That does look beautiful. Okay, container. That's my container. I guess I should probably go there. End cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Alright, end the cycle. Getting some good sleep. Waking up. And now I gotta eat some more. Fading. This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. Oh, goodness. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station? No. You feel the station like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Ooh. Touch it. You find a point in the station and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try, in a moment of impulsiveness, to connect them. That doesn't sound good. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried away with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling pulling at you insistently as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored. And then it is gone. Damn it. I figured that would probably happen. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Build a ship mine, gain access to the Ort Fabricator. I guess I should do that. Okay, so I've got my energy dice, but I'm missing my really good one. What is this? The Havenage Construction Yards. Rotunda Wet Dock. What was this again? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're waiting for that to finish up doing stuff. What's this one? Salvage sortie. It takes several cycles to reach the starward belt and return. Okay, so that's the scrapyard thing. So that's what I'm waiting on for that one. This one. Okay, back in business. I guess I need to do a bit of this. 25% positive. Okay. Let's hope this goes good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Ooh, I even got some good money out of that. Takes you a while to get a handle on Dragos' equipment, but before long, you are precisely slicing down whole plates into neat piles. Hell yeah. I guess I can do that one more time. Ooh. Here we go. Yes! Even more money! We're making it. And I even got something else. What is this? Scrap components. Filters, capacitors, sensors, useful salvage. To the right person. Okay. Not bad. Alright, so that's 2 of my action dice done. And the wife's laundry just got finished. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go to a BRB screen. Alright, what's up, Pringle? You made it. I'm glad you were able to make it. So, I don't think we want to keep dissecting stuff here. Let me see if there's anything else we could possibly do. Let's see. I don't know about going... I can't go very far that way. That one's not on a time limit, so... I could try... Ooh, there's something here. Hardware exchange. Play the exchange. The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Ooh. Ooh. The Ord Exchange is always hungry for new hardware to buy up, break down, and sell off, and you are happy to supply it. Okay. So, but what about repaying Dragos? Okay. Is there anything else this way? So, I guess I just keep doing this one then. That's what they want for that one. That's the food stall. Okay, flow of chits. Let's go ahead and try that, I guess. There's an old ship mine fabrication stack in the back of the market, but only trusted traders get access to it. Ooh. I want access to that. Although I guess I should eat first. Let me leave and eat. Okay. Order fungus. Fungus fan. Emphis doesn't trust people easily, but he notices his regular customers in his own quiet way. Okay. Emphasis spiced fungus is one of the few things potent enough to stimulate your limited taste sensors. It's incredible stuff. Ooh. Okay. Got some fungus. Hell yeah. Plus a bunch of energy. Fungus fan is leveled up. And I got some good stuff. Hell yeah. Okay, so I gotta wait 2 more turns for that. I'm gonna be hurting for sure. You know, I could go here and I could try to do this again. Because this is where I'm really succeeding. Let's do that. There we go. Back in business and more cryo for me. That makes up for what I just spent. We're looking good. Love it. All right. Let's go ahead and leave. Okay. Overall looking pretty good. Overall looking pretty good. I like it. Alright, machinist. Okay, still can't do anything there. But I think it's time to go to sleep. End cycle. Alright. Got my nap. I'm waking up. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches, that's what I was trying to say. Caches of shimmering light beneath you, beneath transparent crystal forms. I'm sorry. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse. But you begin to try. Focus on the threads, the connection points. There are more threads than you can count. You choose one that passes nearby and approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first saw them. They are not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There are so many here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. Yeah, that is really cool looking. But then, that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions, as if they were tied around you. The first thread leads out, away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. Well, that's great! The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam. Testing you. Tasting you. Excuse me! You open your eyes. Time is short. Fuck! I got it hunted. Someone is out there tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. Ooh, that's not good. Oh boy. Tutorial. The cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the eye button at the top of the screen to toggle this view off and on. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? Have an agent? Key node? Oh, this is funky. Oh, this is very funky. And now everything is normal again. Okay. I guess I should probably go eat? I'll eat later. Hold on. I gotta do a bit more of helping out over here. Here we go. Let's hope this goes well. Yes! Okay. That's a lot of good stuff. Random scrap item as well. Ooh. Beneath the pockmarked holes, you find hidden containers, alloy plating, and wire bundles thick as your arm, preserved in their trunking. Yes! Fucking nailed it! Alright, manual salvage. Let's go ahead and finish it off nice and safe. We're not going to go too crazy. Oh. You ache from hammering away at the scrap, and most of it crumbles into worthless rust. You call it a day early before you injure yourself. Damn it! Ah! I literally said call it easy. I didn't even realize I had a +1 over here. Fuck. Well, I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. I think I just have to go here and finish that off. Unless there's something else I can do. Get to know Memphis, eat at his stall. That's what I'm working on. Gain access. Still don't know how to do that. Still gotta wait for Sabine. Alright, I guess we are gonna spend the rest of the day. We're working really hard today. Alright, here we go. 100% positive chance. There we go. Back in business. Cryo. Done. Alright, now what does that do? Dragos. What's up, dude? You arrive in a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands at the side, focused on the hulking ship as it lowered into the yard. That she is. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern, he shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm going to need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you consider if you arrived in a similar fashion locked inside that container. The wreck of the SNR freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we are up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on the side. Winter Light. Let's do it. Claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting and you slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passageway. Sweet! Drive completed, 1 upgrade point. Yes. You've completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Okay. Let's see. 1 upgrade point. Efficient extractor, chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. I already have that. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. Huh. That sounds interesting. I do really want this one over here. That one looks really good. So, do I upgrade skill? I'm going to save that for now, I think. I really want that hard to kill one. Because just in case. Although instant karma also looks really good too. I don't know! Oh, man. Transfer intercepts. I don't know. I'm just going to go with this. Sunbathe, dice action always allows energy recovery at home. Energy recovery. Your frame's photosynthetic skin allows you to gather energy through sunlight. The longer you stay, the better. Oh. that's what that is. Okay. Alright, well, I've got plenty of money for now. So, I guess I could go here. And let's go ahead and spend some money. Start the action. There we go. Got some energy. Got a fungus fan leveled up. Perfect. Don't need to eat anymore. I'm going to save that money just in case I need it. I can definitely get some more if need be. I think that means we're going to call it a day. Okay. Although, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Gain access, don't know how. Eat, install, doing that. Investigate the wreckage. I will work on that in a second. Okay. So I'm going to be able to talk to Sabine here in a second. Sabine. Winter's Light. Dragos' nerve. Dragos seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to hold his nerve much longer. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yard clearance. History to know this ship is salvage. As Dragos always says, break it down, move it on. Okay. Huh. That's so tempting. So tempting! Alright. I guess it's time for me to go sleep. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. Won't be long before they arrive. Alright. And cycle. Okay. Oh boy, that energy is going down a lot. Okay, we got that done. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Sleeper, wait up! Turn. Feng. Feng is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now, puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around, just want to chat. Okay. You staying in that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it old Erland said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but, well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. We? You pass together into the main walkway. Have an inch. We are all one dysfunctional family. Feng puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry. I'm with systems. Havenage? Think of us as an administrative association for the Eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerge as a response to or a continuation of Andre Erlin's original union. He smiles. Personally, I avoid the topic. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, it's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity and, well, I know a little bit about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you. He glances around, but this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you are settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. Damn, okay. Okay. He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. Walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. All right, cool. See you, bud. All right. Okay, I can finally go here, though. First thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants like a cat's eye in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how Yadagan... They trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I don't care. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we need to be careful. Fortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. All right. The stabilizer works under a similar principle for an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. Okay. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. Stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Oh, that is so absolutely awful and yet so cool. That is so cool and yet so twisted. In very basic terms, yes. They sigh. Look, what matters here is that the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine. 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 Goodness. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. How sure are you? I'm working with best guesses here, but the case, the vials, it looks authentic. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. Whoa. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white. When it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back in against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? What happened? Stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. Genuine. Fuck, I don't know why I keep saying genuine. Oh my gosh. Genuine. I don't know how Yatagun acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods toward the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around at the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you have been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Huh. Cool. The music in this game is fan-fucking-tastic. Love it. But I am now stable, which is awesome. Okay. Which also means I should be able to steal dock plans. Havenage Security has to have plans. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know this place and the most dangerous. Ooh. Dock Watcher gained in the Rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit, it means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. I definitely need that. What happens if I put this here? Oh, that's not a great choice at all. Okay. I could do this. It's gonna be really bad. Come on! Success, success, success! Damn it! Oh, damn it. As you are fumbling through the security office, having security calls out, you are gone, plans in hand, but you've been made. Damn it. Can I... Okay, so I can't do that then. Fuck. Okay, Ankita? There we go. Hey, you! Wanna check? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied-together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Damn! She fucking built! Make it two! Ankita laughs. This goddamn station! She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into two bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? Well, we all need to survive. Ankita softens. I get it. I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go one cycle without some jumped-up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat, you've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. She sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores? Why are you doing this yourself? You mean why aren't I hiring those good folk? She nods back at the stevedores. I've paid Havenage enough. They are currently rinsing me from a mooring. I can't vacate unless I either fix the ambergris or sell it off as scrap. Ambergris. Is that your ship? You catch on fast? She gives you another of her looks. Hey. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from her ship mine, so now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulders. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mine, with a ton of repairs to do. And the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So, yeah. It's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know. Got a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, you aren't sure if she is serious. Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're actually the first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. Alright. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris's outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. Fuck yeah. She gives you a parting nod and ducks to the doorway. Alright, get out of here. She calls back and the lock slams shut. Kill. Alright. And now that that's done... Okay. Sealed dock. Unlock maglock. Input one encrypted key. I don't have an encrypted key, so I can't do that. And... you leave that. So there's nothing else I can do here, right? Oh, I can. Oh. Rewire drones. Ankita has a couple of glitched repair drones in storage. If you can rewire them, they can repair the ambergris for you. Huh. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. But I can do this one over here. There we go. That's a good option. Fuck. Let's try this again. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for today, except for I got to go get some food. I'm starving right now for this thing. Let's see, where's the food? There's the food. Perfect. All right, order fungus. Let's get some fungus food. Start action. Beautiful. Energy's back up. Could probably also go sell these things. Sell it. There we go. Trusted trader. There we go. Let's do some more of that. I'm a very trusted trader. Beautiful. Okay. So, buy rations. Tala keeps some expired Solheim rations behind the bar for those weary spacers who ask why the Overlook doesn't serve food. Okay, get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Huh. Well, I guess why not? I'm gonna get a drink. Let's go ahead and start the action. There we go. Sweet. Energy and Overlook regular. Oh, well, how about that? Get some energy from that, too. That's cool. So I am all set up on energy. All right. Let's go ahead, I guess, and go back to my little homestead that I'm going to have to worry about soon. End cycle. And now I'm going to get lots of energy. Okay. Oh. Well, those dice are really good. Alright. Well, in any case, that's done. What is this? Feng. I'll come back to you later, Feng. Give me a day or two. Can I do anything here? No, but I can do something to help out here. So, if I put this here, this is a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna go with a 50-50. Damn it! Try it one more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey! There we go. There's some good news. And I've already blown 2 things doing that. So I need to go here. And go ahead and let's get something to drink. How about that? Oh, yeah. Man, that goes down smooth, don't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling nice and full from that one. What do I want to do now? I think I should help break this thing down. I'm kind of curious about it. All right, 50%, 50%. Okay, let's do that one. Hey, there we go. Got something good. Perfect. Let's do some more of this. I really want to figure this one out. Okay. Negative outcome, yard clearance. That's interesting. Let's finish this one out. Come on. Hey, there we go. And I got a scrap item. Love to see that. Okay. Don't need to go there for my energy right now. I can go here, and I can go ahead and eat something real quick, because I do need it. Let's go ahead and eat. There we go. Done. And now, get to know Emphas. Here we go. I can talk to him again. Alright. Sleeper! Emphas calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing's stolen. You pause, the spices rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphas. You look at Emphas, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with some spice. Ooh. Tell a ghost story. You start simple. You tell Emphas about the routines and structures of life as a sleeper, the S&RP assignments, the freezing cold transport shuttles, the endless tedious days of work. You make it sound almost normal, as if you weren't also struggling with your new bodies, your fractured minds, your harrowing depersonalization. This is for effect. Then you explain one assignment, a scrap detail in a facility left to rot for hundreds of cycles. The idea, you tell Emphas, was to rip the place to pieces, turn it all to scrap and load it into freighters. Most of it was machine work, but they sent a couple of you down deep into the facility on a special order to find the mainframe and disconnect it. You leave a dramatic pause for emphasis' sake. You lean in a little so the smoke of cooking fills your nostrils, and you tell him of the way the place moved, the way it shifted and changed in front of you, the way corridors twisted and pulsed like intestines, and at the rotten heart of it all, you tell him what you found. An empty suit from which erupted a massive metal like a tree, like a forest, great trunks of ribbed steel exploding from the faceplate, buttresses of silicon stretching up into the shadows, and a mainframe that screamed when you cut it out. Emphas finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he is trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphas passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make you a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? I've heard about it. Then you already know what I want to ask. Emphas begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I am sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and, if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good, booms Emphas. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphas slides his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of Emphas's food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think? A trade that seems more than fair. All right. And bring him Girol caps. Okay. Study the winter light. Okay. Let me go ahead and check out... Let me go talk to Feng really fast. Sleeper! Feng catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security, all that. He gives you a look. You know. It's not anything to do with me grabbing the details from Havenage security earlier. That could possibly be that, right? That was a cycle ago. I'm here now, aren't I? Aren't I? Okay. He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Feng inside. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as you close behind you. closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Feng leans on a server stack and gestures around. You like it? It's incredible! He smiles widely. I thought you'd say that. He taps a nearby server stack, which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from this sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. Okay. He steps over to a towering block speckled with vents. Some of these systems are from the original station. A1. I hope that's... Isn't it like A? I forget how to pronounce that. A1. The one Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we'd never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think they are seeing a concrete reality. This place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We are keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least, that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, humming all around you now. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems in sections. You can, can't you? I can see it. It makes sense, right? You are between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Feng notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you are on the run, though. They are tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place, subsystems I can't see, access protocols lost to time and decay, secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place, break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. Lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenage there is old growth, those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in! You sold me! What can I say? Making him sound real nice. Alright. Feng pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. I hope not. Feng passes you a ragged, old-looking metal tab. A gift, he smiles. It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, nods at the ceiling, have granted me an acquisitions budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. He slams the door button again. Keep it quiet, keep it clean, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. Hey, let's go, Feng. Hell yeah, dude. You step blinking back out into the passage, those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Alright, new drive discovered. Hell yeah! Although I think I need to go to sleep. Fix ambergris. Feng's Bay. Okay, deliver data. I don't have any of that yet. So... Oh, that is so interesting. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the Eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. Oh. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you'll be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. That is cool. That is so cool. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. This gate keeps traffic out of the Havenage shipyard's internal network. The correct cipher can grant you access. Ah. Got another one here. A lone connection feeds into this isolated node. Its last access timestamp is 1,000 cycles ago. Holy shit. Okay. And that one needs a cipher as well. This one needs a 3. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think it's time for me to go to sleep. Let's go and end the cycle. There we go. Ooh, we got some good dice. We got some really good dice. All right, let's go ahead and leave this. Okay, what are we going to do there? Let's see if we can work on the ambergris and get that thing out of here. Oh. Skill upgrade required. Yep, that's still needed. Okay. I can take this here. 50% positive, 50% neutral. I like those odds. Let's fucking go. Send it. Hell yeah. Ship shape. Getting that ship fixed up real good. And... Alright. Today, I'm going to try doing this one. Let's see. Let's go here. What do we need? A 3? Oof. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. What about this one? A 1? Well, wouldn't you know it? Boom. Bypass. Extract data. Very nice. Ooh. No, it is not Coffee Talk Unlucky. This is Citizen Sleeper, a Cyberpunk RPG. Okay, this node pulses faintly as it mines cryo at a glacial pace, abandoned by the hacker that repurposed it. Oh. But I've got an encrypted key and a Solheim cipher. I like that. Okay. So I got that one done. What's this one? Yatagan agent. Some gang and forces implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they are talking about. If I could, I would, but it doesn't look like it. So we're going this way. What's this one? Needs the Solheim cipher. Nah. How you doing, Unlucky? You taking care of yourself today? Alright, let's see. That's 2. I can do that one as well. Let's go ahead and bypass. Extract that data. Nice. Havenage data. A cache of raw data from Havenage hardware. Okay. Not bad, if I do say so myself. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. No. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shade is at your side. It stalks around you, encircling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing. I'm gonna not fucking move. Oh, whoa. Please hold. That is fucking weird. Crying in calves? What? Oh, your calves. Bought some more food, made some food, what I posted a pic of. Gotcha. It looked really good, Unlucky. Also bought some coffee, should last at least a couple weeks now. Hell yeah. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? What did you do? The shape paces around you on lithe legs, even though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity. Identify. Origin. Serial. Cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Sleeper S and ARP? Unknown. unknown. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature, off and not of and not of. Attempting interface. As the creature speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head, thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. Stop. The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I'm a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. Strike! You lash out with all your force, not a physical strike, but a spike of interference leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station lights, shaking with fear. I would be too. That sounds absolutely terrifying. I'm good. I'm not going back in there for a while. I've seen this tentacle scene before. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this thing apart some more. There we go. 50%. Let's get this figured out. Winter light, neutral outcome. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and do it again. Hey, there we go. Fucking nice. And let's go grab a drink from the bar before we go to bed. All right, let's go ahead and, there we go. Start the action. Sweet. Mossy tones and aniseed sharpness fills your mouth. It isn't totally unpleasant, at least you can taste it. That's true. And now I am an Overlook regular. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Hunt, the spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human. Okay, fucking hate this guy. Shout back, leave, ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him for now. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Ooh. Hey! Out! The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn and see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. Hey, look at that. Oh, I love her tattoos. Those are fucking awesome. Those are super cool. Let's turn back to the spacer. The second glass comes sailing through the air. Ooh! Catch it! You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Ooh. Maybe that wasn't the greatest idea. Through the haze of glass and grill vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes across the bar like a thunder. Holy shit! Now flanked by other figures quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Ugh. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleaned, and a fresh measure of grill is glugged out in front of you. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back here. He isn't coming back here. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch, she smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard all the time, tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you been on the eye long? Long enough. She laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. Aw, I like her. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, maybe they're just curious, I don't know, but I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me, she meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. Oh, I know the rations we've got aren't much and the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar. And if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper? Here. She slides a glass of Griol to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? No idea. I have no fucking clue. She laughs. Well, keep trying. I'll let you know if I see any difference. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does. Before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. Hell yeah. She gestures in your direction and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. Worm surface, ugh. You take a sip of the Griol. The earthy, fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. What's up, Duke? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I don't have any more dice that I can use, but... Oh! What's that? What's that? It's a floating ship thing. Okay. Let's see here. That ship is almost fixed up. I'm sure we can get that thing looking good. How are we looking at in here? Okay, this is almost done too. I'm sure one more cycle and we're solid. Oh, I also have a thing for this guy. Deliver data. Oh, no, that's not the right one. All right, let's go. Oof. Let's dive back into cyberspace again. It's been a very long day, so I'll be low energy again. Don't worry about it, Duke. Don't worry about it. You are not required to chat. You're not required to do anything. You're just, if you want to be here and you want to hang out, you are totally welcome to. You don't have to say anything at all. Just relax, enjoy the vibes, and hang out, man. Glad you're here. Take care of yourself, all right? Let's see. Havenage Gate. Okay. Ah, dang it. Wait, does this work? Nope, that does not work. Havenage Cipher. That's only Havenage data. Solheim Cipher. Okay, so I need to go here. Solheim. This is where this is needed. All right. Yo, Shade, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're excited for tonight's Betrayal and Project Winter. I have no idea how it's gonna go, man, but I'm probably gonna get roasted so many times. All right, slot the Solheim Cipher. Lost that, but I got Gate S7 access. With a squawk of noise, the old gate flips open, granting access. Ooh. Access to what? Whoa, that's a whole lot of stuff that just showed up. Uh-huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't necessarily need to eat anything. I've already drank some stuff. And my energy is still doing relatively alright. I think it is time that I go... Let's see. Repair the ship's hull. I'm working on that. Extract the Solheim data for Fang. I'm trying. Help Fang chase his leads. I'm already working on that. Gain access to the Ort Fabricator. Still working on that. Buy a vial of stabilizer. Oh! I still have to buy one. Oops. Didn't know that. Acquire stabilizer. 100? 100. Okay, then. Well, if I'm gonna have that much money, I guess I gotta start selling this shit. Start the action. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Trusted trader, okay. You make some good cryo on the components, which moments later are being disassembled in front of you. Okay. Ship mine fragment. You go ahead and, oh, I can't sell that here. Fuck. Alright, how are we looking on some stuff? Okay, scrap freighter. Buy some scrap? Unload containers. Huh. Scrap allowance. It's only going to be staying here for a certain amount of time. Okay. I think it's time for me to go get some naps in. Time for me to go sleep. Oh. And cycle. Okay. Let's make some plans. Let's make some moves. Get some good sleeping. There we go. All right. Wow, those are some really decent dice. Okay, we're doing a lot of stuff today then. First things first, Dragos' yard. Let's go ahead and break that thing down. Let's see here. Let's go with a simple little 3 slot. Okay, please let this work. Damn it! Fuck it. I want to finish this. Okay, come on. Please, come on. Give this to me, please. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's something. I'll work with that. I can work with that. All right. Maybe I could also get a drink real fast. Oh, bar shift. Tala's good as her word and happy to throw a shift or two your way. The pay isn't great, but tips can make all the difference. Ooh. I don't need to buy rations. I'm not good at that at all anyway. I'm going to get a -1 for that, so that's not good. That's not good. But I can also help her out here. So let's go ahead and throw, you know? Oof. Oof. Take the shot. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, it was a good one. Oh, critical success. Fuck yeah. With Ankita's help, you systematically isolate, remove, repair, and reseal the hull plates. Amber looks better and better by the hour. Fuck yeah. Let's finish it out real good. There you go. You're getting out of here. With Ankita's help, you systematically, isolate and remove. Looking amazing. Ship shape, all done. Stranded mercenary. Here we go. Ankita is crouching in the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. Hey, shit's completely ruined the core's connectors when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs! Who took it? She stands. If I knew, do you think I'd be waiting around in here rather than out there with my boot in the neck? She sighs. Yadagon, some spacer crew, no way to know, but they gone in with one of my crew's access chips, so they either killed him, robbed him, or he was in on it. No good options. Ankita climbs out of the cooling well where the ship mine should be, the space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low curved ceiling. Come on. Nothing to be done here now. She leads you back through the guts of Amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout. All diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Ankita seems lost in thought, and you follow on the corridors, ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually, you arrive in the galley. It's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hole patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it, she starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mind. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we check the ore exchange or speak to some scrap dealers. She rubs her forehead. It seems like I'm about to do something very stupid. But hey, I came here, didn't I? Why not make a run of it? She fixed you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you're all I've got. No crew, no friends. You're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you put in on Amber, and I'm sure she would too, if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a... She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them. Get me that ship mind, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. You won't, she sighs. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a cage animal. You reach out a hand to calm her. Time to find Ankita's ship mind. Somehow. Okay, how do we do that? How do we do that? Build a ship mind. The Ort Exchange. How do we do that? Build a ship mind core, disable your tracker, fix the ambergris, find Ankita's ship mind. Okay, can I find anything there? Alright, what are we looking at? Anything here? No. Deliver ship mind. Fuck. Okay, I have no idea how to do that, but I've got the money. So... I don't know how to do this. Haul materials, assist a shipbuilder. I think I need to start doing this later. Gosh dang it. Okay. I need to go ahead and talk to Sabine. I don't need a stabilizer now. I'm good. Okay. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't need it. 0 upgrade points. Okay. Fix the ambergris. Get to know Emphas. Investigate the wreckage. I was so close to finishing all that shit, like, today, and then it turns out I can't, so... Gotta do some more. And cycle. Gotta get some sleep. Okay. Oh. My energy is low. Alright, that's not a good one, but 50%, 10, what the? No! Leave that. Okay. What's up, Gagey? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see ya. See ya. I read Sealed Dock, and I've said that out loud. My goodness. I am sorry. Okay. Let's see. So I can't fix anything else there, but I am so close to being done with this thing. That's not good odds. Okay, I like that. Come on, let's go. We just need one. Yes! Nailed it! Picking through the wrecked cutter is slow work, but you start to piece together the impact patterns and blast marks. Alright, we've done it. We've cleared this one. Okay. Squeezed in the office at the entrance to the yard, you lay out everything you have on the winter light across the metal desk. Okay. Your makeshift forensic notes glow on Dragos' old writing slate, overlapping lines and scrawled annotations. A set of drone scans fill the small terminal with a spectrum of colors, a heat map of damage and decay. A crumbled printout from the office's ship registry lies beside them, synthetic paper so thin it is almost transparent. Let's look at the printout. A plain list shows the registration history of the Winter Light. The gaps between the entries tantalizingly opaque. Its first registration was a couple of thousand cycles ago on this very station, logged at the central hub. From here, the registry tells the story of a busy ship, one that rarely stayed on station for more than a few cycles, and often took on voyages that kept it away from the eye for up to 100 cycles. The Winter Light got little rest. Let's look at the slate. Your attempts at a reconstruction of the Winter Light before its fatal accident consist of a series of overlapping sketches and diagrams, showing possible layouts and configurations of the gutted cutter. This was no off-the-shelf model. It was heavily modified, parts replaced with inventive configurations, the new retrofitted into the old, handmade joints and reconditioned filters. This was someone's pride and joy. A lifetime project that kept running with care and intuition. It also contained a set of hidden compartments. You missed them at first, where the hole had been thickened, the corners rounded to disguise the change. They are there. With the monitor. Reactor failure. That is the verdict that anyone would have returned after a cursory glance at these stacked heat maps of the remains of the Winter Light. On the terminal screen, the ship is shown in sections. On the terminal screen, the ship is shown in sections. Blotches of color marking the approximate damage the ship sustained. Wow, I can't fucking speak English today, apparently. Ugh. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose, radiating from the ship's fraction drive. A simple story. Catastrophic failure of the ship core. I'm reading the words, and my brain is not translating them fast enough for my mouth. Okay. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose radiating from the ship's fraction drive. A simple story. A catastrophic failure of the drive core, leading to a fatal hull breach. A well-documented failure, likely brought on by wearer misuse. But you aren't looking at the rose of the reactor. You are looking at a smaller, paler mark. One that might be easy to miss at first glance. It is thumbprint-sized and delicately placed over the control servos for the ship's main external airlock. It suggests a controlled, shaped explosion, one designed to punch the hole and allow access to the airlock from the outside. You are looking at it because it is troubling you. An old ship, many cycles under its belt, carefully maintained. A reactor failure preceded by a carefully concealed external entry. Suite of hidden compartments tucked away. This was the Winter Light, and this was its story. But that's not the full story, because there's something else. It is little more than a list, a tiny chunk of data you were able to pull from the ship's system. The main systems were fried, of course, but the Winter Light had a separate system, one tucked away in one of its hidden compartments. Armored. Air-walled. This list, the only recoverable piece from the whole system, is a partial inventory. It details the contents of the hidden compartments. Some of it you recognize, some of it you don't. Ship-mined ROMs, shimmer, cryo-chain codes, and then the final entry. Passenger, sleeper. You stare at the list on the terminal and try not to think about what it was like arriving here. In the cold for so long, half frozen in the freight container, had this sleeper been smarter, luckier? How had they convinced the Winter Light, a smuggler's ship if you ever saw one, to extract them from S-Narp? Huh. Dick Rabbits, stretch and hydrate. All right. Give me a second. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to go grab the hydration real quick. Here, man. hydration. I am nice and hydrated. Okay. Okay. Luckier. You laugh. There has been no remains found in any of the Winter Lights compartments. You had checked. They weren't so lucky, you guess. Not in the end. You hold up a vial of stabilizer to the light. This was all you find in their compartment. A parting gift from S&ARP. Well, it won't go to waste now. You put it back in your pocket. Fuck yes. The thought still bothers you, though. 2 ships carrying sleepers coming into the same yard, 2 one after the other. That feels wrong. You flick back and forth between data sets on the terminal thinking. And you see that thumbprint again. The mark of someone trying to get in. Someone who entered the Winter Light with precision and speed, and when they were done, left the reactor to clean up the rest. Ooh, I just got a brainwave. And it's something that I can't say out loud because I don't want to spoil, possibly, but I also don't want to say something that's completely wrong and get everybody thinking something else. But the thought of that person makes you shiver. Oh. Suddenly the office door creaks open. Drago stands in the doorway, staring at the equipment and notes you have assembled. What is all this? He snatches the slate from the desk faster than you realized he could move. You running an investigation here? What am I paying you for? The drone on his shoulder starts whining shrilly. It's his anger passing to it through his implants. Are you hiding something? Hiding something? I'm hiding you, goddammit! And what are you doing for me? Digging around in my business. He starts shaking his head. I know you have a lot of questions, but this isn't the way. Turns away, muttering to himself. This is the last thing I need. This ship had a sleeper on it. Dragos freezes, suddenly angry. What did you say? He pushes past you to look at the terminal at the list. He shakes his head. So what? Aren't all you trying to escape? You are lucky it was you that made it out alive, not them. Folds his arms indignantly. Dragos seems to steady himself and then turns back to you, the heat map of the reactor failure reflected in his headset's glassy eyes. I've given you a place to stay. I've given you work. He stumbles over the words, unsure what to say. There's plenty of others who would have sold you on, turned you in. But not me, no. I know. He softens. Look, you helped me too. He quiets the drone. I've done well by you, and you've returned the favor. He straightens up and clears his throat. But this obsession you have with this ship isn't going to work for me. Can't have you making my clients nervous. I can't have you digging up whatever it is you are after. He sighs. You can't work here anymore. What? What about the Winter Light? He reaches over and switches the monitor off. Forget about the damn ship. You have enough to keep you up. Dragos reaches across you and flicks off the terminal. As the light of the monitor dies, a kind of eerie calm falls on both of you. Whatever this was, it is done. You made it out, Sleeper. That means you have to move on. Someone killed that ship and its crew. And what? And you want to meet them? Shakes his head. We are done here. In the dark, Dragos' headset glints, and you wish for a moment you could see his eyes and meet them. Maybe then he would understand. You get it from the desk, and Dragos gathers the notes, stuffing them into a pocket of his overalls. He holds the door for you, his headset as expressionless as always. You can stay in the container. I won't take that from you. Don't come back. His tone is final, definite, with an edge of disappointment. You walk out of the office, then out of the yard, not stopping to look back. You leave the yard, thumbing the vial in your pocket, knowing that this at least guarantees you a little more time. And as you walk, your mind once again drifts to that person who killed the Winter Light, whether or not that person will come for you. Ooh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. It's time for me to go here. No, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be doing this and going through all of this. Key node. Got it. Perfect. Bypass. Part of a cache locked away. Okay, I've got another encrypted key. Does that key work here? No. But this does. Some Gagan Forces implants are chirping out comm signals. Let me see what they're talking about. Extract it. Ooh. Yatagan data. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I need to do that next, I think. Key node. Alright. So we got all of this stuff so far. Okay. Alright, not bad. I do need to eat, at least. That's not food. I don't know what I'm doing here. I could do this. Play the exchange. 100% positive. Why not? There we go. Trusted trader. Fuck yeah. Alright, they trust me really good now. Reclaimed fabrication stack. Fabricate ship mind. Input 3 ship mine fragments. Okay, so I can make one of those if I have enough of them. Wants to make this old recipe, he'll need 3 handfuls of griot caps, fresh and firm. Alright. Fresh and firm. What a fucking phrase. God. Like I'm fresh and firm. Alright. Okay. So I've got my food. Got some nice tasty snacks. Okay, nothing else is this way. I don't think I can do anything else here. Yeah, I can't do anything else here. The only way to get to know the shipyard is to work here. No tourists. Yep. Okay, so that's my next place to work. I'm doing all right so far, but I'm sad I can't get drinks anymore. Yeah. I can't get drinks anymore, and that's not good. But I need that fucking... I need 2 more of these ship mine fragments. Okay, so, yeah, they're not going to be showing up here anytime soon. So that's that gone. There's going to be another person showing up here soon. I think it's time for me to go get some naps. You don't need nothing. You know what, Ian? I do think I need something at least, okay? Something at least. But how you doing, Ian? Good to see you. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you're doing well. Alright, inject stabilizer. I don't need to. Not yet. Not until I start getting down to, like, about here. That's where I need to start doing some stuff. End the cycle. I've got a hunter coming after me, which is not good, but we're going to see what I can do. Just woke up. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm actually really enjoying this game. It's a very almost chill game, but it's got some cool stuff. Yes! Fucking love that thing. This is a really good dice roll right here. So, I don't know if you ever heard of this game before, Ian. Citizen Sleeper. It's a cyberpunk RPG that is really interesting. The music of this game is absolutely incredible. Okay, so there's something here. Yeah, there you go. Haggle over price. I don't like that. Buy ship mine fragment. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I need. Buy one of those. There we go. And I gotta buy one more. Okay, that's all I can do. What a great game. Welcome on in, Lepestro. Have you played this game before? I'm taking it that you have. I think it's pretty cool so far. I've only just started playing it today, and I'm really enjoying it. It's got a lot of interesting things about it that I really enjoy. The music, too. Music is fantastic. Sound like something I could doze back off to? Not saying that it's Slender. No, I got you, Ian. I got you. Yep, I did around 2 years ago. Nice. Did you see that they released Citizen Sleeper 2? I'm pretty sure that's a brand new release. If it's not a new release, then I missed something. I think it's a new release, but I picked up both of these for $25 on sale, so I figured why not. I've forgotten a lot of it, but I remember enjoying it a lot. Well, if you want to, I'm going to be trying to play a bit of this game here and there. So, and I will also be uploading this to YouTube. So that way, if anybody misses anything, I'm going to be putting it on there. It's a very fun game. Fabricate ship mine. Come on. Let's get that thing fabricated. There we go. Ship mine built. +1 ship mine core. Lepestro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness and Minecraft. Mindcraft. That's funny. Alright, deliver ship mine. Ankita, here you go. Deliver that to you. You drop the huge cylinder onto the mess room table. Ankita can't hide her excitement. Hell yeah. There you go. What you got? You drop the ship mine core onto the galley table with an emphatic bang. Ankita spins around from where she's been poring over some documents on her slate. Holy shit, Sleeper! Did you actually land a ship mine? She rushes over and hefts the huge cylinder, turning it back and forth. Well, shit. Now, what voice am I doing? Well, shit, it might actually work. There we go. That's the voice. Fucking hell. Where did you get it? I built it. Built it? Well, you are full of surprises. Ankita bangs on the galley wall. Hear that, Amber? The Sleeper got you a new ship mine. The sound echoes down the ship's passages. You have to admit, being in a small space with Ankita when she's this excited is a little intimidating. Ankita puts the ship mine back on the table. I'll start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. I might need your help with some of it. She heads back towards the counter to grab her slate. This isn't the only good news today either. Looks like my good karma is finally coming in. She throws the slate onto the table and spins it so you can see the screen. Take a look at this. You see a list of names and numbers, nothing that exciting, along with what looks like a transit timetable? I found them. The thieves? Exactly. Well, the thief, singular. She points out a name on the list, or more specifically, Ashton Cade. It was his pass that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mine. I thought he might have been killed or robbed, his pass stolen. But turns out he crossed the Founder's Gap the very next cycle. Huh. Founder's Gap. That big rift in the station, you can't cross it without the Founder's Ferry. She leans back into her seat. I know some of the crew over at the ferry. Old Mercs used to run in an outfit I worked with. Saw them in the overlook, and they mentioned they saw Ashton crossing. I checked the manifests, and there he was. Looks suspicious. He hasn't said a word since the theft, and anyone wanting to hide out might head to the Greenway and go to ground. She flexes. Won't get far, though. There's no real docks out there, only a couple of jetties on the wastes. Going after him? Not yet. First I want to fit the ship mine, she pauses. But maybe you could help me out. Where is this going? It's like this. I head over there, especially in Amber. He'll spot me a mile off and go underground. He'll find a way to slit the station or bury himself so deep in the waste no one will ever find him. But you, Ashton doesn't know you. Okay. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Not the commune, not the stacks. He will have gone to the edges, the margins, the wild places. That's what Ashton likes. You see him? You locate him? Ping me on this. She hands you a comm earpiece. Seeing as this is merc work, I'd be happy to give you merc pay. She shifts in her seat. The thing is, I haven't got much left. So how about I tell the boys who run the ferry to give you a discount? I know it's not much, but once I grab this coward, I'll pay up. 200 cryo. Nothing less. Fucking hell, that's a lot of money. What do you say? She meets your eye. Okay. She gives you a heavy whack on the shoulder. Good. I owe you. She lifts the ship mine up onto her shoulder with worrying ease. I'm gonna get this fitted in Amber's core. You get any info, any sense of where Ashton's hiding? Let me know. She goes to turn, then stops. And once again, Sleeper, Thank you. I appreciate it. Absolutely. And Kita stomps off into the guts of Amber with the ship mine, leaving you in the gallery. Or in the galley. You glance around, sudden nervous energy descending at what is to come. You never thought you'd get work as a mercenary. Then again, it seems the eye is full of surprises. Hell yeah. Alright. I think I just got 2 upgrades. I have 3 upgrade points. Holy fuck. Self-repair. Use scrap components at home to repair conditions. That would be nice. Upgrade skill confirmed. That would be very nice. I need 2 for that. Okay. Endure. I like that. There we go. I still have to fix that because otherwise that's not happening. All right. Let's see here. If I were to go into this... Okay. Isolated node. I don't have that one. Fuck. What about this one? I have that one. Believe it or not. Bypass. Extract the data. There we go. Havenage data. Done. Solheim. Oh, that one's a 2. Fuck. Oop, there we go. There's a 4. Bypass. Hey, there's the Solheim data that we're looking for. Perfect. Alright, Feng's Bay. Deliver data. I got it, bud. I fucking got it, believe it or not. Boom. Done. Start action. Fang's eyes light up as the data is transferred over. He hands you a stack of chits and waves you off. Fuck yeah. Alright, how much money did I make? Let's see what we got. That's it? I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but come on! Come on! Being a little stingy, aren't we? What's up, fam? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing fantastic. I'm enjoying this game, and it's getting really close to that. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But what other ones can we do here? So it's 1 and 2. Keynode. That's a 3. And I can't remember what this one is. It's a 2. These are all like low ones, which is kind of interesting. That's a low one as well. Any high ones that I need to do? I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. Well. Huh. Shipyard. The merchant freighters here haggle over price, limited supply, offloading goods. Damn it. I don't think I need to do that. I do need to eat, though. I do need to eat. If I go here, yard hand. That might be the best way to go. 100% positive. Let's fucking do it. You shadow shipbuilder who is impressed when you know how to double seal a hull plate. Slips you a tip at the end of the ship. Fuck yeah. Let's do it one more time as well. Start action. Wait a minute. Oh. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. That sounds like very high risk for them, but fuck it, let's do it. You do well, and when their shift is up, a couple of hands invite you to share a ration pack and some of their well-worn advice. Yes, I got some energy back too! So I don't have to go eat. Because I already ate, technically. Fuck yeah. These are good. Disable your tracker. Help Feng chase his leads. Okay, I need to do more of that soon, because this is getting really close, and I don't like that. Extract the past. Wants to dig into old Solheim networks and search. Extract Solheim data. Yatagan, Havenage, encrypted key. Wasn't there something I had to do with an encrypted key? I can't remember. There's like an encrypted key thing somewhere over here. Was it right here? Fungus. No, that was not it. Is it this thing? That's money. And I don't have the money that I really want to be throwing around for that. Was it this thing? No. Where the fuck was the key thing? Sealed dock? Hey, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. I'm alright, getting sorted. We'll be lurking. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you for lurking. Appreciate you very much. Alright, unsealing the dock. Gotta do it one more time. Finally. There we go. Okay, Neovent. Mysterious machine. Whoa. That's kind of cool. A decaying vending machine. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet. It is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovent, and you remember an advert from long ago squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which triply sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Wow. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first, it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, and then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovent. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who is there? There is a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath, before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. You are in danger. Danger? The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. I know it does. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. No. The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you target. Adaptable? Yes, you can move through networks, clouds, hardware, software. Neovent whines, but you cannot hide there. Hunter is there. The servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains Neovent. Masters are gone but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Why can't you? Hunter will find me. Then killer will come. I'm sorry? The machine trembles with effort. I cannot leave machine. Connections must remain closed. Bring offerings. Save self, Neoven says pointedly. Mutual need means friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. Oh boy. New drive discovered. Extract the past? No. Free Neovent. Extract hunter data. Would that be... Oh, I see. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think I'm good to go. Time for me to get some sleep. Inject stabilizer, I don't need to. Self-repair, don't need to. Sunbathe, don't need to. End cycle. I gotta finish this, like, right now with whatever that thing, hunting thing is coming after me. Okay. Fuck. That's not good. Soulheim node. Bypass. Okay. Soulheim data. There we go. Okay. Feng's Bay. Oh no. Okay, start working. Alright, he hands you a stack of chits and waves you off. Okay. Hi, Magnet! Oh gosh, that's a lot of chaos. Okay. Can I put this here? Does that work? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Did not know that. Okay, well, that hunter thing is going to get here, and I have no idea what's about to happen. So, that's going to be fun. 100% positive. Let's fucking go. Done. Yard hand. Random scrap item. Love it. Okay. Assembly. Side reel horizon assembly line. Ooh, Lemon Mina, worker and daughter. From the walkway, the side reel horizon looks impossibly vast. A landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, of industry, is both stunning and strangely unsettling. She's quite beautiful, I think. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning on the railing. He is thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the side rail horizon flicker in his eyes, and he turns to you. Oh boy. Lem. He leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina, he adds with a smile. Hi, Lem. Hi, he replies plainly, then shifts a little closer down the rail. Mina stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. Aww. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on her, then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship, or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight to his other arm. Admiring. Understandable. He nods, gazing back out at the side rail horizon. You like her too, don't you, Mina? He jostles her a little. She's Mina, and my ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to say. The ship? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a Havenage contract on the side rail horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall on a new world, he winks. Decades? It's a long trip. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. Cell's Foundation is sending thousands of people to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporations. Why is it here? Why build it here, you mean? He grins. Don't ask me. I know as much as Mina about that. Ruffles Mina hair thoughtfully. I suppose many corporations weren't too happy about breaking with the idea of surrogacy, setting up somewhere without it feeding back to the core. Maybe Celis got locked out of the corporate shipyards and had to go begging for somewhere to set up. Homeless. Just like Mina and me. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers. Food. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. Oh, I'm just chatting a little, meanie. Give Daddy a sec. Turns back to you and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Havenage crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. Ooh. Oh, man, this is gonna be rough. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can already see what the choice is gonna be. Oh, I don't want to. I'm working on it. He looks out the sidereal horizon as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches, from the vast hole. We've got to hold out, okay? We've got to hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. Don't gotta tell me twice. Lem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. We are just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one, pats her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? He turns, and they walk down the walkway away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Her shot goes down the hallway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. Huh. Structural fitting, systems fitting, junior tech welder's mate. Oh, shipbuilding spots on the sidereal horizon are hard to come by. Poor work will see you dropped from the roster. Ugh, that's scary. Okay. Done. Nice. Welder's mate, fuck yeah. This better. Okay. Positive or neutral? 50% each. Yeah! Let's fucking go! That's some good progress on that. Havenage offices. Tracking Yatagan. Wouldn't you believe it? A slate in the office advertises that Havenage are looking for informants on gang activity in the Eye. They'll pay. Good, because here you go. The acquisitions officer eyes you suspiciously as you download the data to her terminal. This is more than she was expecting. Do you want it or not? Goodness. Okay. That container is getting a bit dicey. Some spaces cause some trouble in the low end. The Yatagan have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. I don't know if I should go for that yet, but I'm definitely getting hungry and I need to pay for that. Start action. There we go. Oh, some good food. Some good food. Good eats. Lots of good fungus. Oh, no. Please tell me I'm not going to die. End cycle. Am I dead? Am I dead? Oh. Please tell me I'm not dead. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, now the hunter's here. Oh, boy. Hold it there, sleeper, comes a voice from behind you. Don't you run. Run. A strike across your back knocks your face down to the floor. I told you not to run, idiot. Ethan pulls you up. Ow. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he has terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put. He laughs a cruel laugh. Ah, sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, that's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into 2 perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. I'm not talking. Reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. Make a break for it. Come on! You see a chance the moment his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away and sprinting down the corridor. Fuck yeah! Then the shot rings out. Damn it. Echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears, a bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. Fucking run! You freeze and Ethan close the gap. This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home, he whistles, going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Who hired you? Your daddy's at S&ARP. They want you home for dinner. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to S&ARP right away. That track of yours makes us too quick. Gosh, dang it! I was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know? A running battle through the bright market maybe, or a holdout in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. You walk on in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That S&ARP tracker will be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea, Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? I'm buying. He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea. It's a better idea not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and you try to jump me. I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the circuit systems, and we are heading for the exit. Pauses and you trudge on in silence. Okay, here's the idea, starts Ethan. You and me make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles. You come meet me at an establishment of my choice, every few cycles, you pay my tab, I don't shoot you. He pauses. You don't pay my tab, he rattles his handgun. You get the idea. I get it. Okay then, that sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt and the rings release from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh, that's just got worse. Oh. Okay, what do we got here? Bypass. Okay. Data extracted. Oh, here comes the hunter. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It is looking for you. Hide. You slip down into the ghostly structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now, that roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. Struggle! You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing, comes a scream from behind you, but you are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, disoriented, but safe. Whew! Spicy. Very, very spicy. Feng, I got something for you. I feel like I should have gotten this to you sooner, but... There we go. Okay, let's talk to Feng now. As you enter the bay, Feng is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out of the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing eyes of the station's digital ghosts. Shitheads! Feng's voice echoes from behind a stack, followed by the hammer of a fist on a metal casing. These snaky shitheads! Who's snaky? Ha, Sleeper! Feng's smiling head pops out from behind a stack. Just the emulated consciousness I have been eager to see. Come back here. You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, trying not to trip on the loose bundles of cables that blanket the dark floor. Feng is sat in front of a set of monitors, mounted to a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Feng waves at a monitor to see his side. Feng waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. The tables seem to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the markers of institutional records. Shitheads? Feng laughs. Maybe not all of them. But what kind of shitheads? Solheim? Solheim. Bingo. He taps at the terminal. I pulled these from the old data you brought in, all employees of the Eye's original owners, and he leans past you and scrolls the list down. This one. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with a finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Friend of yours? Feng gives you a sideways look. Funny you should say that, Sleeper. He drags a stool out beside him and motions for you to sit. There just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Havenage. He waits for your reaction. Are you sure? Well, that's where you might be able to help me. Feng leans back in his chair. Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on the station as a... Feng leans across to look at the monitor. Senior Strategic Operations Executive. Feng raises his eyebrows at you. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out to were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Sounds like Cyberpunk. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure, which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back to Solheim. How do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I am a child of the collapse. Feng turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships, they breathed Solheim air, and slept in Solheim beds. Feng's voice rises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal's edge. And the work that paid for that existence, the cycles of hard extraction out of their belt, Solheim took their cut. This was my company town, so to speak, and my parents were just another in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. Oof. This guy, stabbing at Hardin once again with his finger, strategized all of that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, is still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. He survived the revolution. Surely it can't be him. Feng relaxes a little. Who knows? He turns to you and smiles. So we are going to find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyards, just a few degrees back around the eye from here. Feng brings up a map of the lower eye. Havenage might be born out of Erlin's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy it is not. Hardin happens to float to the top. Feng zooms in on the far yards. Feng grimaces. The thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid, and they don't like anyone from systems digging around their stuff. Plus, we need more than just the name of a Solheim executive. We need proof. Feng holds up his thumbnail-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a riverworm. Turns the drive between his fingers. It'll rip through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardin Hurst. He hands it over. Getting into the compound might be tricky. Feng puts a hand on your shoulder. But you, however, have a particular knack for remote access. Feng grins. If you can extract yourself a Havenage cipher from a Havenage agent, they sometimes carry them among their data caches. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to go near shipyards. Okay. So what do you say? Up for it? Fuck yeah. I knew it. I knew you'd be happy to catch the snake. Don't worry. Once we nail this guy, I'll start working on that tracker of yours. I haven't forgotten. Feng scratches at his chin. Anything the worm gets, it'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I aim to get to the rotten core of it. You leave Feng digging through his data among the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the Eye as it once was. A vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems looking for a new life. The hope of a better future, engineered to line someone's pockets. It's an idea you are intimately familiar with. You think of Hardin, still alive, still part of this place. You wonder if the past is ever truly past. Wow, some deep shit. Oh, okay, here we go. Bypass. Extract the data. There we go. Hunter data. Perfect. What about this one? No, can't do much with that one. This one? No. And, ooh, I can do that. There we go. What do we got? Hey, encrypted key. Let's fucking go. All right, what about this one? Havenage agent. No. Key node. Huh. Oh, that sounded very interesting, but this one looks kind of cool. Okay, it's a two dice. Okay. So, that's all done. I guess I need to go over here. There we go. Start action. Sweet, we got some money. And that also means that I get to go get some... Oh, what's this? Compressor Club. See Ethan at a distance shouting from the bar for more drinks. This bill isn't going to be small, is it? Probably not. Probably not, because the guy's a fucking asshole. Order fungus. Yes. Gave me some good old fungus, Emphas. Sweet. There we go. Look at that energy going right back up there. Love that. Okay. Let's see. Is this thing still here? No, there's nothing there. Okay. What about over here? Hangover prices. That stuff is done. Okay. I can't do anything else here, I don't think. Tracking Yatagon, no. Fragment supply, no. Hunter data, I do have that. Havenage data. Ripper worm. Oh, that's right. I got to put the Ripper worm in somewhere. Let me go talk to the sealed dock thing. Upload data. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. That's done. Okay. Now, I guess I go back to my nice little container home. I do need to inject myself with, actually, how much does this fix? Yeah, how much does that repair me for? Probably not much. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. I do want to put this one in, though. I don't want to be fading. There we go. End the cycle. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, wow, that was some high rolls. Okay. Let's see. This, yes, it is a 2-slot. Perfect. Boop, bypass, extract. There we go. Hunter data. Perfect. And I don't know if I can get this one this turn. Yeah, I can't get this one this turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw this in. Hold on. I think this can actually work. I don't like that one. We're going this one. There we go. 100% chance. Fucking. There we go. We got our spot. The weld team you work with then operates with speed and care. As you work, you feel your thoughts fade and the rhythm take over. You have a spot supporting the weld team, a good place to prove you know how to put a ship together. Cool. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless, and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with the supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yet, you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their numbers to come up. Keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Hey, sleeper, wait up! Lem's voice trembles as he shouts over the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through, Mina crying in his arms. Lem! Good to see you, friend. He's breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team. Good for you. He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shiny streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Is Mina okay? She's good. We just had to rush up here. He puts his hand on her shoulder as she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. I don't know. A noise sounds from the entrance, a klaxon, followed by a list of numbers glowing brightly on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back towards the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled paper. That's my number. Shit, Mina! He starts patting the pockets on his gear and glancing around. Go, I'll watch her. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you, He crouches to Mina. You're gonna stay with our friend, you're okay? They're gonna keep you safe, and he stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it into your hands. She's got food, she's got... Shit, I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Oh, boy. Mina stands staring, suddenly small without Lem at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look that you can't quite read. Hey! She holds the stare unmoving. fuck. The 2 parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks. Look in the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning, and tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit, hand-sewn. Let's take the slate. Take out the slate and press the power stud. The screen lights up glowing blue. Mina stares at you as you look for something that might help. What? Music. You press a symbol like a musical note, but no sound comes out. You turn the slate over in your hands, no speakers. Mina looks like she's judging you. Wow, okay. Drawing. You press a pencil icon and a pale screen pops up, blank apart from a color picker. Mina reaches up and grabs a slate, sighing at you. Fuck. Okay, I'm trying. Daddy's friend made this. She runs a finger along the slate, leaving a blue streak behind. Look. She sits beside you and starts to draw. You sit too, looking over her shoulder as she doodles. What's that? Wiggles, she says plainly, then hands you the slate. Ooh. What's up, Boo Man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll be doing well. Let's see, draw. Let's draw. Draw Mina. Mina watches intently. Who's that? She laughs. Looks silly. She pokes your arm a couple of times. Are you really a robot? Sort of. How you doing? I'm doing good, Boo Man. I'm playing a game that I just recently picked up called Citizen Sleeper. It's an RPG that is pretty interesting. And it's pretty cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. And I got this and the Citizen Sleeper 2 for $25 on sale. Fucking nailed it. And it's pretty cool. It's like set in like a cyberpunk future where you're on a space station, and I really like it. Work has been crazy. Dude, what's going on? What's been going on with you? Let's see. Sorry I've been around a lot. Dude, you are fine. You don't have to worry about telling me like, oh, dude, I'm sorry I can't make your streams. But, you know, don't worry about it. You're okay. I'm back. Welcome back, Drakey boy. How you doing? Got a new job, moved in with my girlfriend. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Lots of life changes. Dude, I'm heading that way myself as far as not the moving in with the girlfriend. I'm already living with the wife. But looking to get a new job and also get a new apartment. So, all for the better. Hell yeah, dude. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Yeah, she thinks. Me too. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long, you are talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes her, smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the eyes heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by, sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun, the rabbit. And this is how Lem finds you, just as both of you are starting to yawn. He is dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. More than okay. Mina shoots you a smile from Lem's arms, her suspicion gone. Well, looks like Meanie can be nice. He pokes her in the ribs and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. No, you don't. Look. He glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the low end. He grins sheepishly. If you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. Aw. See you, sleeper. He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spacers as Mina's laugh echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. Oh, they're adorable. Nothing bad better happen to them. They are the most precious thing on this whole fucking station. I don't care. Oh, currently acting as a cutting board for Sparky, who is currently making biscuits on my ribs. Oh, but dude, the biscuits though. Sparky's just kneading out some biscuits, right? He's just doing a little kneading process. And now he's peeling the skin from my arm by bathing it. Oh my gosh. That just means he really likes you, okay? He really likes you. All right, let's see. I guess I should probably play the exchange and get some money. Ooh, this might go bad, though. Might go bad. Oh, whew, okay, not bad, not bad. I guess I could also go up here. Pay the toll, fine. I'm paying the toll. Let's go. You hand over the chits to the Yatagan Enforcer and he nods you through. Alright, low-end access unlocked. Leave. Okay. Alright, what is this? Ramshackle residential apartments. Play Tavla. The clack of filter caps can be heard in every... What the hell is that? Can be heard in every concourse in the low end as the residents play rotating rounds of this game for cryo. Ugh. Block maintenance. Maintained by the residents, the ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. Fuck yeah. No one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want access to low-end residents and facilities. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Lemon Mina's unit. Hey! There you go. Babysit Mina. Oh, that's not good. That's a -1. Fuck. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the sidereal crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him that chance. Oh, no. Please tell me this is going to be good. Okay, that's better odds than I thought it was going to be, but... that's not good. Not good odds. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, thank goodness. I actually got energy back from that. That's awesome. Okay, that one's fine. What do we got over here? What's this? The Free Spoke, Towering Transit Hub. Enter the Spoke. A tangled network of service passages and makeshift tunnels cut through the Spoke as if it were a hive. There are no maps here. Ugh. Scale the Spoke. Blistered with precarious elevators and stairways, the Spoke can be navigated from the outside, but the climb requires bravery. I don't like either of those options. What is this? Founder's Gap. Gap in the ring station. When you mention Ankita, the spacer selling passes smiles. Wait, when you mention Ankita, the spacer selling passes smiles. I don't understand that sentence. They'll give you a discount on passage to the Greenway. Oh, it's money! It's so expensive! Which I guess makes sense. Fucking hell. Okay. Guess it's time for me to make some money. Engineer. I can do that. Let's do this. Hey, look at that! We got some energy back and even got low-ender. I'm getting energy back from working. Imagine. Mingi Express. Or Mingi. Express delivery. Delivering noodles to the nameless units of the low end takes guts and a certain fearlessness when it comes to asking for tips. Or noodle manufacture. Okay. Mingi has a kelp stack in the basement and he makes noodles from the seaweed. Doesn't pay much, but it'll feed anyone who does a shift. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of like that. Okay. Let's see, so I don't need food. I'm doing good on that. I do need to take a nap, though. So, I have been streaming for a bit today, guys, and I will be putting this up on YouTube. This is a fantastic game. I will be playing more of this, and... but I am going to end the stream here. So, if you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate you. I'll be uploading more of this soon, so keep an eye open for that. Thank you for stopping by.